Cherries are one of the beloved fruits. They are not only delicious but they are also packed with vitamins, minerals and plant compounds with powerful health benefits. They reduce inflammation, they can improve your sleep, they can boost your heart health, etc. etc. Now, both sweet and tart varieties of cherries are absolutely delicious and they can be used in diverse recipes. Fresh cherries are one of the best options for baking, but they are available only for few weeks, or you can say for about a month during the summer. So today I am going to show you how to make a cherry cake. A delectable combination of fresh sweet cherries in a sponge cake batter. So let's start the magic. So to begin, preheat your oven to 200 degrees Celsius. And now I have taken this 8-inch round springform pan. And we use this kind of pan because it is really easy to remove the cake once it's baked out of it. So now I'm greasing the pan with butter and then simply place a parchment paper at the bottom and grease the paper too. So the pan is ready, so keep it aside for later use. So first of all we need cherries. These are about 350 grams of fresh cherries, and now we'll be cutting the cherries. I'm going to cut them into halves like this. Just twist it lightly. And now take out the pit. So now we are going to repeat the same method for all the cherries. So do not forget to wash your cherries first and also take out the stems like I've done here. So I'm going to cut all the cherries into halves like this, and taking out the pit every time, and we'll have all these cherries in halves. Now usually when we add cherries inside the cake, they get to the bottom, so they will not be visible. So I'm going to keep some cherries for the decoration on the top like these cherries, and these cherries will go inside the batter. So you can either add them in halves or you can further halve them like this. But what I prefer is, because the size of the cherry is not big enough, so I'll add in half only. So now in a bowl I'm taking 1.5 cup of all-purpose flour. Now you can also take a half cup of almond flour instead if you like. So to this I'm going to add baking powder, and I'm also going to add some salt into this. So if you're using salted butter, you can leave the salt. And now I'm going to mix all these together with my wire whisk. Just want to incorporate all these three things together: the flour, baking powder and salt. So now is the turn for the wet ingredients, and now I'm going to beat the eggs and the sugar. There goes the eggs. And the sugar. And now beat this on high speed until it's light colored. So it's about 4 minutes now, and it's perfect. So just scrape the sides. Okay, this seems perfect. So now I'm going to add vanilla extract into this. And then mix it once again. Okay, so enough of the mixing, and now there is no use of our electric beater because I'm going to do everything with hands now. So I'm taking this off. So now is the time to add melted butter into this. So first I'm going to lighten the butter, just 1 or 2 big scoops of the batter into the butter and mix it just to lighten the butter. And now fold the butter in the batter. Here we go. And just mix it with a wire whisk. So again we don't have to overbeat this. And I'm also going to add some milk into this now and add it gradually. Yeah. And now we are going to fold in the dry ingredients into this and add in 2 parts. And now the remaining flour. Mix it again, but with very light hands. So it's all mixed. And now is the turn to add all these cherries that we have cut in halves. Here goes all the cherries in the batter. Just fold them gently. They're looking so beautiful. Okay, so all done now, and I'm going to just give it a last stir with the spatula so that everything is properly scraped from the sides. And now take your prepared pan and transfer the batter into the pan. Just spread it evenly with an offset spatula. And now I'm going to bake this cake for about 15 minutes, just when it starts to firm up, and then we will take it out and place the rest of the cherries on top. Okay, so now see, it just started to firm, but is still some kind of wobbly. Now I'm going to take rest of our cherries and cut side down. I'm going to arrange them on top of the cake. Now you can go for any pattern, but you have to be quick in doing this. Okay, so now all the cherries have been arranged, and now I'm going to put this back in the oven for another 15 to 20 minutes until it is ready, golden brown in color, and the toothpick inserted in the center comes out clean. So into the oven again for about 15 to 20 minutes. Our cherry cake is now ready. Look at the golden brown color. It's smelling amazing too. Now I'm going to let this cool for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then after that we will be demolding it and we'll cut a slice. So our cake has cooled enough, and now with the help of a knife or a spatula, we will remove the sides of the pan. Just run your spatula and then unclamp your pan like this. So here it is, our tempting, beautiful cherry cake. Isn't it looking pretty? I'm already falling in love with this cake. Okay, so now I've transferred the cake in a plate, and let's just cut a slice to check. Oh my god, it's still warm and very soft. Now this cake is perfect when you are serving it warm, or you can serve it in any way you want. So look at this. Now this looks amazing. Now you can serve it as it is, or you can just serve it with a dollop of whipping cream over the top. I like it the way it is with my cup of evening tea, and I cannot resist myself from tasting it. See. So I hope you like this recipe. If you like it, do not forget to give it a big thumbs up. And if you try the recipe, please share the pictures with me on my Instagram page with the hashtag BakeWithDeepali, and tag me too so that you get featured in my stories. So until we meet again, take good care of yourself. Happy baking!